Hi guys, you're back again watching Madman Vapes. Now in this video what we're going to be looking at is we are going to be doing a quick review of some coils that I purchased the other day. Went into a vaping shop, spent a bit of time in there having a chat and thought, gonna have to buy something. So I bought these. And what they are a pair of alien Claptons. They've got some dot cotton in there. And they are made by or distributed by Diamondmist. You can, as you can see, Twitter and on Instagram. So go ahead, give them a follow. They've also got a website. I'll drop a link to their website in the link below. And yeah, so I bought them in Vaporholics in Basingstoke. I'll put a link to their website as well in the description below. And I do have an exclusive 10% discount code at Vaporholics as well. It is van_man_vapes10. That is all in caps lock. And that is to be used on their website, and it will get you 10% off of your basket. So if you want any juice or any supplies, be sure to go and check them out and get yourself 10% discount in the process. I will also put that in the video description below, just so you don't forget. So I'm going to be putting them in the Peerless RDA today on top of my Vupu drag. So let's start by having a look inside the packet, shall we? Open it up, chuck it out on the table. So here we go, we have your two alien Claptons packaged quite nicely, all individual and everything inside. You'll have your little pouch of silicone. That's to stop any sort of moisture inside the packaging getting to keep the cotton dry. Have two sheets of dot cotton. Very nice. Not that you're going to need two sheets. And also here we have a little card as well from Dot Cotton. It says on it about not touching hot coils. It says to make sure there are no hot spots. And it also tells you how to use a cotton. It instructs that you pull the top sheet of cotton, expand the cotton outwards by pulling it slightly, pull off 1 finger's width of cotton. I won't pull it off, I will cut it using my cotton shears, roll it up and then wick. So yeah, if you're a beginner as well, they give you a nice little description there on how to do your wicking. You can pause that and screenshot that if you want that for your own reference. There we go. So let's crack them open. We're going to be testing the resistance as well, because it does stay on the packaging. 2 times 0.2 alien Clapton. So they have stated that they are coming in at 0.2 ohms. We'll see how true that is. Let's just pop these out. These were not a bad price as well. I mean, obviously, you're never going to get as cheap as sort of homemade coils, what you make in your own time. A roll of wire is very cheap. You know, so, but I mean, these were £3 for a pair of coils, so it's a lot cheaper than a stock coil and a stock tank, and they are going to last you longer. So let's give you guys a little look at this. There we go, there is your alien Clapton. Very, very nicely made. There's a very neat bit of Clapton in there. Now, they are ever so slightly spaced as well, so you know, that's quite nice, and they do look very, very well made. I mean, let's have a look. They are 3-core alien Claptons. Now it doesn't say on the packaging what they're made out of, whether they are kanthal, whether they are stainless steel, or whether they are Ni80, but I'm sure when I go to pulse them and get out any hot spots, I'll be able to tell you if they are at least stainless steel or nichrome from the colour change, whereas kanthal doesn't change colour. So let me just quickly whip out these and we'll be able to see what the inner diameter is of these coils as well. No, that one's too small. That's a 2.5, so let's go for the 3. It's very, very tight, but I can just about get the 3 in there. So I would say that they do have a 3mm ID as well. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wraps, or 4.5, depending how you count your wraps. I would count that as 5, as it goes over the top 5 times. But yeah, you know, everyone's different. Now, by the looks of it, this is going to fit very, very nicely inside my Peerless RDA, which is very good. It is an amazing bit of kit, the Peerless RDA by Geekvape. I have done a review on it. Drop a link for that as well in the description below, so if you want to check that out, you are more than welcome to do so. Now, if you haven't already, guys, and you're watching this, don't forget to give the video a like if you do indeed like the video, and don't forget to drop me a sub on the channel. It would be greatly appreciated if you could do that for me. Over there, and let's see what she's coming in at. That is, oh, now is that going to be the coil? Is it going to be the fact that obviously I've cut the legs off, or what? Do not know, but that has told me that that is coming in at 0.17. Now I'm going to have to say that these are made of kanthal. So any vapors out there that aren't too keen on the kanthal, that prefer a good sort of stainless steel or nichrome build, then obviously you're not going to be too happy about that. Me personally, I'm not fussed in the slightest. Wow, that's amazing. That is coming up nice and even. So these are very, very well built, I would say. My own personal opinion. So we're going to go ahead and whack the second coil in this RDA. Pop that off, pop it back on, let it reset that resistance. New coil, yes. Now that is coming in at 0.09. But I mean, I'm not going to be too unhappy about that because it says 0.2 per coil. I have indeed taken the legs off of it. There we have it, let's give you a little look there. So there we go. So ramp up's not too bad, ramp down's not too bad. Obviously that cool down is going to be sped up and assisted with juice in your cotton. So there we go, it says to pull the top off of this cotton, so this dot cotton, so here we go, we've pulled that off. Let's snip a bit down. Going to go for just over a finger's width because this is quite thin, this cotton. So yeah, we're going to go for just over a finger. That bit done. Let's get the other bit to the same size. So I'm going to be able to wick this, guys, and still have a spare pad of cotton left afterwards, which is pretty good. So that means obviously you're getting more than one lot of use out of this cotton, because there is more than what you need for those two coils. Fluff that out a little bit, do the same to the other one. Now I do have a wicking tutorial for anyone that's watching this and wondering why I'm not showing you in a bit closer detail. I do have a wicking tutorial if you are new to building. I'll drop a link to that in the description below as well, along with all the other links I'm going to be dropping down there. Sorry guys, I know I'm not the fastest wicker out there. If you are getting bored, then, you know, if you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. I do appreciate my viewers, but I'm not going to force you to. I'm not holding a gun to your head. Now after this, guys, I'm quite a busy bunny today. After this, I will also be uploading a juice review for Nova Vapes, one of their new flavours that they've brought out. So, yeah, all exciting stuff. I won't reveal the flavour now. I'll leave that for you to discover when you come back and watch it. There we go. Let's tuck that juice down, that cotton down there. So yeah, so if you missed it, or if I forgot to say it, I can't remember which, I did discover these coils are made of kanthal. They're not stainless steel, they're not nichrome. There was no colour change when I pulsed them to get the hot spots out. And obviously, if you're a coil builder yourself and you've been vaping a while, you will know that nichrome and stainless steel does change colour when you pulse it. So there was no colour change, so obviously that leaves it to be kanthal. Be interested as well to see how this cotton performs, as I've never used this cotton before. Never know, I might have just found myself a new cotton brand to start using. I doubt it. I love Muji pads too much. So here we go, let's give it a quick blast. Let's turn that up a little bit, as it is reading 0.09, so you know it is gonna, there we go, look at that. So that is looking like they're gonna perform quite well. Whack some juice on there. Take the top cap on, let's see how they vape, and then we'll give the verdict. So remember guys, these cost me £3. Now I can't really say much about the ramp up, as the coils were slightly warm then, where I just obviously shown how much it chucks. But I've got it on 130 watts on my Voopy drag. They're coming in at 0.09 ohms. Give it a little bit of cool down time, let the juice cool it down, and let's have another look now. The ramp up there was almost non-existent. Let's back up a little bit and show you sort of clouds that this is chucking. So it is chucking some pretty good clouds. Those alien Claptons there, they are giving me incredible flavour. I mean, it's an amazing juice I'm using at the moment anyway. But the flavour that's coming off of those Claptons combined with the RDA, it is giving me amazing flavour. That cotton seems to be wicking quite well, so it's a sort of a good review for Dot Cotton as well. That is wicking really well. I did not get a dry hit then at all, even though I am on 130 watts. So it's hitting a high heat rapidly, and it's still not giving me a dry hit. I've still got a spare pad and a half, probably not going to use that top bit. So I've still got a spare pad. So, you know, for £3, you can't really go wrong. It wasn't a mistake, it was a good gamble on buying them. Good flavour, they're well built. Kanthal Claptons, very close to the resistance it does say on the packet. It says 0.2, so 2 coils should come in at 0.1, it's coming in at 0.09. So very accurate ohms there. Well made, well packaged, cheap price. What can I say? So as I said earlier, links are in the description below. Drop me a like, drop me a subscribe. I'll see you next time guys, thanks for watching.